Welcome back. My name is BallwithBlutz. It is currently 12:30 at night. I can't sleep, so we decided we were going to make an NBA bracket for the playoffs.
Alright, YouTube, welcome back. My name is BallwithBlutz. It is currently 12:30 at night. I can't sleep, so we decided we were going to make an NBA bracket.
Yeah, playing stuff to go for Friday the
Saturday
17th.
In just a few days.
I think it's the Hornets and Magic playing for the 8th seed, and the Warriors seeing the Suns for the 8th seed as well.
Stuff to go for Friday
the second day of the play-in as well, which was a really good.
Hornets and Magic playing for the 8th seed.
Set of games on the Warriors come out with a close win
as well. We didn't talk about
Los Angeles over
the second day of the play-in as
well,
which was really good.
It's incredible.
Set of games on the Warriors
really
come out with a close
win. He had
Los Angeles over
35
the
and a dagger after not playing for 3 months. Comes in basically playing only a couple games.
Really, he has something special. He had 35 and a dagger after not playing for 3 months.
He was by far the best player in the game.
Playing only a couple games over the last few months.
Too much to say it. Kawhi didn't really play that well.
It's about down
but the Clippers are upset.
And the Warriors by far the best player in the game.
Today's game, I guess.
Much too much to say it. Kawhi didn't really play that well.
Versus the Suns, I think it's a winnable game for them. I don't know if I'll video up before. That might make a video at work tomorrow.
Today's game, I guess, technically.
Yeah, basically.
Versus the Suns, I think it's a winnable game for them. I don't know if I'll video up before. That might make a video at work tomorrow.
Switching over into
basically
the first round, which will be the Thunder versus the 8th seeded, either the winners of the Warriors and Suns. And I was originally going to wait
over until
the play-in games were done, but
the first round, which will be the Thunder versus the 8th seeded, either the winners of the Warriors and Suns. And I was originally going to wait until the play-in games were done,
but too controversial.
I'd be surprised
if the Suns or
Warriors
away give me the game on
Thunder. We're gonna take them 4 games.
Thunder have been rolling for the last couple months.
Too controversial.
I'd be surprised. This is where this is gonna get interesting.
Warriors away give me the game on this.
I'm taking the Rockets here.
Thunder have been rolling for the last couple months.
I think LeBron
continue the momentum. This is where this is gonna get interesting.
He'll get at least 1, maybe 2.
I'm taking the Rockets here
games, but
we're gonna take them in 6
I don't think
games.
This Lakers team is very
I think
good.
LeBron
they're good enough to win without Luka.
Yeah, just LeBron. He'll get at least 1, maybe 2
Reeves, and I don't think Houston's gonna end up being a good matchup for them.
I don't think they're good enough to win without Luka.
I just think Houston's gonna have a little too much firepower for them.
I don't think Houston's gonna end up being a good matchup for them.
I'd be kind of surprised if the Lakers won the series. For the best series of the West first round,
too much firepower for them, and they're gonna ultimately take them in 6. I'd be kind of surprised if the Lakers won the series.
This is a really tough series.
The series of the West first round,
each other 28 times over the last 3 years, or 4 years at this point.
This is a really tough
series.
And
they're tied at 14 and 14.
They've played each other 28
times.
They're
meeting each other in the playoffs recently.
3 years and.
So these teams are very familiar with each other, and always comes to
play. And they're tied at 14 and 14. This is also like the 3rd time they're meeting each other in the playoffs recently. So these teams are very familiar with each other, and always comes to play versus the Nuggets. It's always a good game versus the Nuggets. So I think it will.
Otherwise, I would not be surprised if the Timberwolves upset.
We're going to go the Nuggets in 7 just because they have the best player.
I think Ant's a demon.
Otherwise, would not be surprised.
I think the Gobert, Naz Reid, Jaden McDaniels front court can give you a good problems.
I think Ant's a demon.
Yet again, I just don't know if the Nuggets are going to have enough firepower to beat the Wolves are going to have enough firepower to beat the Nuggets. The Nuggets got bodies over there, like we said on this channel.
The Nuggets are going to have enough.
The Nuggets are still the team to beat. Don't get that twisted. The Nuggets, if they're healthy, are the team to beat in the West.
Nuggets got bodies over there, like we said on this channel. The Nuggets are still the team to beat.
The Timberwolves are
twisted. The Nuggets, if they're healthy, are the team to beat in the West.
Throughout that series, but
I think Nuggets are.
The Nuggets
the Timberwolves are
hanging on against the
better matchups for
in a very heated, even match rivalry.
Series, but
we're gonna pick the Spurs in 5 games.
The Nuggets barely hanging on against the Timberwolves. A very heated, even match rivalry. We're gonna pick the Spurs in 5 games.
Otherwise, I just think this Trailblazers teams deserve to be there.
Like we said in the last video, 26.
That team played really hard all season. They had so many things happen this year, from the coach getting arrested.
Trailblazers teams deserve to be there. Like we said in the last video,
didn't have a point guard for like 3
months. Played really
months.
hard all season. They had so many things happen this year. From their coach getting arrested, players
Portland earned their spot, man. We're gonna play all year.
Didn't have a point guard for like 3 months. Coached by a rookie,
and then unfortunately, draw San Antonio. The Spurs are been rolling these last few months.
We're an impressive season from them, getting the play-in win.
Trailblazers like game 3.
And unfortunately, draw San Antonio. Spurs are rolling these last few months, and I think
it's one of those. The Spurs just got too much for them.
Like game 3,
and
I don't see that.
I think the Trailblazers might not have an answer for Vic. Wemby hasn't played.
It's one of those. The Spurs just got too much for him. And
so who knows what's going to go down.
Not have an answer for Vic. Wemby hasn't played them in 2 years, basically. So
it could be really even series.
Who knows what's going to go down?
Or this could just be
the series.
Absolute
first game Sunday night.
Like I think majority of people think it did.
It could be really even series, and
we're going to go 6 or 7, or the Pistons in 5. I think they're going to play the Hornets.
Like I think majority of people think it did. Moving on to the East first round, we're going to go nice and easy. Pistons in 5. I think they're going to play the Hornets.
Teams do not like each other.
Pistons in 6.
And
I think they're going to play the Hornets. I think the Hornets can give them some difficulties.
They hate each other. These two teams a little bit of difficulty with Kid coming back from injury, so hasn't really ramped up his minutes yet. Granted, it will be the playoffs, it'll be a little different, but
the Hornets could get
them winning a couple games, but we're going to go
coming back from injury, so hasn't really
moving
ramped
on
up his
to some of
minutes
the better
yet.
matchups of the
playoffs.
entire first round. Raptors, Cavs.
I see them winning a couple games.
No one's picking the Raptors in this series.
Matchup. Moving on to some of the better matchups of the entire first round. Raptors, Cavs.
We'll go the Cavs. And
no one's picking the Raptors in this series, and I wouldn't be surprised if the Raptors win this series.
Okay, Phil, let's mean Cavs in 5.
We'll go the Cavs.
My buddy's a Cavs fan. He was telling me he thinks Raptors going to win this series, whatever.
Okay, Phil, let's mean.
I think the Cavs are a bad matchup
Cavs
for the Raptors. I do think the Raptors have a lot of length throughout the Cavs.
My buddy's a Cavs fan. He was telling me
have a lot better
Raptors going to win the series, whatever.
I've done a little bit of a series preview.
Cavs are a bad matchup for the Raptors. I do think the Raptors have a lot of length to throw at the Cavs, but I think the Cavs just have a lot better offense.
Are good on defense, but strong on offense.
I've done a little bit of a series preview. I might throw that in
good on offense, strong on defense.
But
Raptors are mid on defense.
Raptors are good on defense, but strong on offense. And the Cavs basically are good on offense and strong on defense.
Toronto win a playoff series?
Raptors are mid on defense.
Not holding my breath on that.
I really like to see Darko win a playoff series. I really like
so we're gonna pick
Toronto win a playoff series, but
this would be an easier one.
Not holding my breath on that. Cavs have been here before many times at this point. Usually win the first round series, so we're gonna pick them.
I think Atlanta's done this series been really good. I think
Atlanta's we're gonna go Knicks in 6.
I think they've kind of picked a direction. They're out of play in. They made the playoffs.
Atlanta's done this year has been really good. I think Atlanta's
led behind Jalen Johnson now. CJ McCollum
picked a direction. They're out of play in. They made the playoffs. They're going to get 7 games.
All this stuff, but I think New York
behind Jalen Johnson now. CJ McCollum and a great trade. Moving Young at good time.
An easy first round. It'll be a good first round.
All this stuff, but I think New York
handle business pretty well.
New York has title inspirations.
We're gonna pick 5. Only 2% of fans are picking.
Easy first round. It'll be a good first round test.
I don't blame fans. I don't.
We're gonna pick the Celtics.
4.
We're picking 5. Only 2% of fans are picking
firepower.
Sixers to win that series. I don't blame fans. I
roll with
them.
6 or 7 years. JT's back.
I don't think the Sixers have nearly enough firepower.
They have coach of the year. They've been finding valuable minutes from everyone around the court.
Roll with them C's. JT's back.
I think this is. I think that Celtics seems really good.
They have coach of the year. They've been finding valuable minutes from everyone around the court.
Thunder Rockets.
I think this is
the Thunder.
I think that Celtics seems really good.
It might be controversial before games.
Moving into the second round, starting out west. Thunder Rockets.
Thunder are really good, and I don't really like the Rockets. I think everyone kind of sees the Rockets as dead man walking in the West. I don't really see it with them.
Thunder are really good, and I don't really like the Rockets.
Thunder just take care of business.
Sees the Rockets as dead man walking in the West.
Series. Rockets got some major questions they got to answer and holes to fill.
Take care of business, I
think they'll get exposed. Most definitely get exposed in that series. Playoffs are going to expose your
major questions they got to answer.
I think the Rockets have a few that they can't.
I think they'll get exposed. Most definitely get exposed in that series.
You have a 37-year-old that you're relying to carry you on offense, and I just don't think it's great.
The Rockets have a few that they can't overcome.
This is probably going to end up being the best series.
You have a 37-year-old that you're relying to carry you on offense.
Spurs having home court. I've said this, and we're going to stand on it.
It's probably going to end up being the best series.
I don't think the Nuggets are.
Round,
or I don't think the Spurs are a good matchup for the Nuggets. I don't think the Nuggets match up well against the Spurs.
I've said this, we're going to stand on it. Spurs in 6.
I know we haven't really.
I don't think the Nuggets are
this year, but
I don't think
in the past
are a good matchup
we
for the
have
Nuggets. I don't think the
Nuggets
match up
crazy to say we can win the series in 6. I could also see the Nuggets winning in 6.
We haven't really
see us both
beaten them this year, but in the past series in big, we have beaten them. I don't think it's crazy to say we can win the series in 6. I could also see the Nuggets winning in 6. I could see us both winning in 7.
I could totally see the Nuggets winning. I feel like
what they've shown
this may be the championship winner out of these two teams. They could totally end up winning the championship.
I could totally see I could totally see the Nuggets winning. I feel like maybe the championship out of these two teams could totally end up winning the championship.
I think this is an unpopular pick. A lot of people don't really like the Cavs.
Yeah,
but
we're gonna pick
Donovan Mitchell needs to answer some questions in the playoffs and go deep in the playoffs again because he hasn't in a while.
I think this is an unpopular pick. A lot of people don't really like the Cavs.
We're gonna go ahead and pick the Celtics in 6. I think the Knicks will give them some problems
and go deep in the playoffs again.
We're kind of circling back to the Cavs.
One seed last year, all this stuff.
Over the Pistons, because Pistons are the ones seed. They were the best team in the East.
6. I think the Knicks will give them some problems.
I just kind of feel an upset coming there.
We're kind of circling back to the Cavs. Aren't ready for the quick over that. Over the Pistons. Pistons are the one seed. They were the best team in the East all year.
I just don't see the both Pistons and Spurs going to the conference finals this year.
Pistons aren't ready for.
I think one of them will go home early. We're gonna pick
Spurs probably, but.
Moving on to
Celtics. The Pistons and Spurs going to the conference finals this year.
I feel like this is an easy one. The Knicks are really good, and they got a good build, but the Celtics are a different beast. Celtics have been here so many damn times. They come here every year, basically.
Knicks, I feel like this is an easy one. The Knicks are really good, and they got a good build, but the Celtics are a different beast.
You never know, that's why you play the games out.
Here so many damn times. They come here every year, basically. And I just don't trust the Knicks. Finals every year.
It's going 7 games.
That's why you play the games out. But we're gonna take Celtics in 6. Moving on to Western Conference Finals. It's going 7 games, I think.
This is a tough pick. We're gonna go Spurs and 7.
This is a tough pick.
Never know.
We're gonna go.
Do I think it's gonna happen? Not necessarily. Do I want it to happen? Heck yeah! And I think the Celtics take care of it with 5.
Spurs and 7. You never know. Do I think it's gonna happen? Not necessarily. I want it to happen? Yeah, I think the Celtics take care of it. 5. And we'll pick the Spurs in 6 because we're Spurs and all that.
Otherwise, yeah, we'll have the Spurs beating the Celtics in 6 in the NBA Finals. Let me know your thoughts. Probably a homer take, but almost 1 a.m. right now. I'm just trying to get the video done and out for you guys.
Yeah, we'll have the Spurs beating the Celtics in 6 in the NBA Finals. Let me know your thoughts.
Otherwise, my name is BallwithBlutz. This is BallwithBlutz. Please hit the like and subscribe. I really appreciate it.
Out for you guys. I'm probably keep up on my grind.
Either with play and reactions
tomorrow, please hit the like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Otherwise, we'll be back.
Day 1 of the playoffs.
With play and reactions.
I don't really want to do preview series. We'll definitely do reaction series to the games and stuff. Reaction videos to the games and stuff. And
Day 1 of
a lot of draft content as it kind of gets closer.
I don't really want to do preview series. We'll definitely do reaction series to the games and stuff.